Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode 24 reveal live stream from your friends here at DC Universe Online. My name is Meps. I'm your community manager. This is Nerd of Prey, your creative director. Say hi.
Hi.
And this is Locke, your design director.
Hi. I like where my name's at on the plate there, right there.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
We almost changed everything.
I'm Locke.
That's fine. We're not going to be on the screen for long.
First I thought I own everything, and then I'm like, wait, she's not Locke. Now you just remove me.
Yeah,
Fix
you're
the glitch.
canceled. That bug is fixed.
Can I have
Well, we tried to make room so it wasn't all weirdly looming in the back over our shoulders.
Plus, we have the order of people correct.
Apparently.
But we can't really go into that. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us on this show. We have so much to tell you about upcoming content here today. But before we get to that, a little bit of news. I don't know if maybe you were tuned in this past weekend. Some of us were at PAX.
Getting the plague.
Getting the con crud.
And now I'm sharing
spreading the plague to all of us.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We got this.
But Nerd of Prey, why were you at PAX?
To announce that we were going to be on Xbox very, very soon.
Yeah. And show
and to show our trailer.
Show trailer. Yes. So that was exciting. Obviously, Xbox One coming very soon. Stay tuned for details on that. Also, while you were there, you did a behind-the-scenes live stream on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was a surprise for me too.
Yeah.
So that was
here's
exciting.
a camera in your face.
I just pressed a button.
You sure did.
I'm
you
breaking
broke it.
stuff.
That's okay.
Over here.
Just click on it.
So I'm on my A game today.
So that was awesome. If you had been watching our Facebook page on Saturday, was it Saturday? Yeah,
yes.
I think it was Saturday.
Yes.
You would have seen some behind-the-scenes awesome stuff at PAX, which you can still go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/DC Universe Online, to check that out, and also follow us there so that you see future behind-the-scenes live streams.
Apparently that might be a thing we do.
Might be a thing.
Might be a thing. Yeah, around the
come
studio.
kicking in the door in your office like,
that is literally my plan. Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Sweet.
Like, trying to eat lunch. No goldfish.
Anyway, yeah, so do that. Follow us there. Also, if you've been playing the last couple of weeks, you might have noticed a little bit of server instability, let's just say. A little bit of...
if you were playing the last couple of weeks.
A little bit of
being the operative phrase.
We're very sorry about that, of course. Most of the problems have been resolved. The population caps are back up to normal levels, so you're not going to be queuing when you come in any differently, especially members.
Yeah, my sister's a subscriber, and so she called me, and she's like, what is this queue? What is this?
Did she have choice words for you?
She sure did.
Completely
oh, that's the joy of families playing the
game. I didn't feed
game.
the hamsters. You can tell it's
she
my
was
fault.
like, what is that?
I didn't feed
She was not happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not going to last. It's just a thing.
That happens. And about that, we'd like to say thank you to players. And to kind of go through and show you what we mean by that, we're going to click over real quick to this page again and show you our brand new website.
Yay! It's actually pretty cool. I like it.
It is pretty cool. It's awesome.
Really like it.
And if you haven't been there, make sure to check it out. It is just DCUniverseOnline.com as usual, but there's so much... Not the just. Yeah, just www. You got it.
I'm such a jerk.
So much cool stuff on this website. Such a welcome to the modern age for our web presence. But this is going to be the hub of where you find all of your DCO news from now on, including things like which Twitch streams are live right now, and that's us, by the way. As well as tweets and news and social, all of our posts, even this one right here, this one that says Player Appreciation Weekend increased rare drops.
Aww.
So like if you were following our website, you could go there and click on that, and you would already know that this weekend from Friday until Monday, you can log into the game and get increased rare drops, which is similar to the Treat or Treat event we ran at Halloween.
So bring your little candy bag and the purples just fall in.
It's that, except it's April. Yeah, exactly. The purples fall into your little bucket.
Bring your moldy Easter basket.
Sure.
Let the
Candy
lid fall in.
Whatever you got
roaches,
to carry a whole bunch of loot. Bring it with you. This weekend, Friday it restarts to Monday it restarts. Basically, anytime you run an instance that's 8-player or 4-player that drops the kind of modern age of rare loot, you are guaranteed to get at least one drop per instance. If you don't get drops on the first 2 bosses, that 3rd boss is going to give you a rare drop. So we appreciate you, and we appreciate your patience over the last couple of weeks.
I have no idea what you said.
and we are going to have fun this weekend. Hopefully you'll have fun this weekend. Okay, so that is essentially our news. That's our plugging of things. That's it. Now we're here and we're ready to talk about.
Oh.
I'll see you later. Now we are here to talk about episode 24. So how do we want to start this? Obviously, it's coming in May.
Question.
Episode 24 coming in May. May's almost here, so obviously that's going to happen a little bit later in the month than usual, but still first half of the month, May for sure. Locke, this is the start of a new 3-month cycle, but also the start of something else.
Yes, a new tier.
A new tier.
A new tier.
The 8th tier, in fact.
8 is great.
No,
Just skip to 10. Yeah. What's that mean for players?
Means you get all new mods and sodas and all that good stuff that happens at the jump of every tier.
New Roman numerals.
New Roman numeral icons.
Sure. Okay, maybe it's not that exciting.
Some vendor 0 updates. You know, get your tier 6 appearances if you didn't get them before.
Hey, it's exciting. They're excited.
Bam.
They look excited. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a lot of chat going on.
Yeah, there's
okay, tiers are cool. Hey, that's not nice. That guy. That's mean.
What the hell, man?
Keep your Twitch stream comments appropriate, please, or we will remove you from the channel. Okay, so that's happening. But in episode 24, obviously, it's kicking it off.
Yeah.
We've got a what content do we have as far as, is it a duo or a raid or a solo? What's going on?
The first two.
It's a raid.
It's a raid and a duo.
The raid and a duo.
And most importantly, right now for this one, it's an elite raid.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And I'm just going to plug it because people are going to ask later. The minimum CR requirement is 154.
They're going to ask again anyways.
They'll ask again, but they'll have the answer from someone
Can we
else.
give a different answer then?
What's the CR minimum requirement?
154.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, do you know what the
suggested is 162, so we'll go from there. Okay, so that's the basics. It's just one more monthly episode coming at you, starting a new cycle. But let's talk about the content first. So
let's do that.
Nerd of Prey, take us away.
Where are we going first? Boom! We're going to Darkseid's War Factory.
Yeah.
This is the place he's been taking all of those artifacts, particularly that last one that he just got out of Central City's museum, Flash Museum. And he is tapped into... He's actually got a war factory. It's like built into the caldera of one of the biggest fire pits on Apocalypse. So looking out the window is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Do we get to show them that?
Yeah, we're gonna go there later. In fact, let's just go there now. We are in Darkseid's War Factory right now.
Right.
We are.
Yeah, so it's like it's literally built
God,
into one of the fire pits.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can change it.
He ruined the game for me, folks.
Real quick, Locke does it wrong, so we'll just let him do it right for a little bit.
What's the default setting?
Yeah, the default setting will be changed after this live stream. Just kidding.
So, and he's taking the artifacts with the old god's like power and using fire pit energy to create this like massive energy beam in this. It's kind of almost like a reactor kind of thing.
Okay. That's
going to allow him to tap into the source, which is essentially like all the knowledge in the universe. There are some collections that explain what it is. Lex Luthor and Superman talk about it.
This is like heavy DC Comics stuff.
Yeah, this is like what do they call them? Deep cuts of DC Comics. And essentially the good new gods, they have a main like a direct line to the source where they get information about what's going to happen in the universe and High Father, blah blah blah. Darkseid does not have access to that. It's also a way for him to get the anti-life equation, which if you follow any of Darkseid stuff in the comics, you know that's pretty damn important to him. But anyway, he's trying to do that right now, and we're trying to basically interfere right before the moment when he actually can send that beam and tap into the source.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
for us.
Yeah, he's not a very nice guy at all. Lex doesn't like him either because he's a dirty, rotten alien.
Yep.
Stupid aliens.
Yeah.
All right, so
go back to your own solar system.
We are kind of at the. We're not going to show you the whole instance here, but we're going to show you kind of the end of it.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead to the south and just. To
the south.
South. Yeah. Carefully kill things on your way.
Carefully. Oh, so easily.
Actually, this room you can probably blast.
You know, there's an investigation hidden in that
I know.
room.
I was thinking about that.
Actually, this stuff is really good information for the story, performed by James Marsters and George Newbern. It's good stuff. I definitely recommend listening to it.
Rem damage him for me.
Ooh, Apoco Fiends. These guys are interesting. I'm gonna press more buttons on accident because that's what I do.
He did. Got him.
They have, do you want to talk about them at all, or let people figure it out?
No, they should figure it out.
Yeah, there's a thing going on with those guys.
They're going there and go, what the F, man?
Yeah,
And
it's
then
pretty cool.
rage somewhere.
Mechanic. I liked that one.
What's this button do?
It doors.
What's this?
Okay.
That was an interesting emote
that's pretty
choice.
standard.
Hey, could you get the door? No problem. I
don't see a door though.
I mean, it's a factory, so it's got a.
It's the wrong door.
Yeah, towards the center.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I've
be
been
careful.
here before, I promise. God darn it.
More
I
Apoco
gotcha.
Fiends.
They apparently have 700,000 health.
That's it? We gotta crank that up.
All right,
Let me know when I can
Yeah,
get
we kind of skipped a couple of rooms.
Actually,
Yeah, we skipped all the way to the end.
Yeah.
But that's the point. We're gonna go take a look at the big guy, and then call it a day.
Yeah,
As
and
far as the
definitely
camera,
look out the
so-
windows on the way there because there's other iconics are out there fighting.
Yeah, I showed
parademons and
Superman
stuff
earlier.
Like that. Yeah, so
Yeah, the battle's
Face.
raging.
and then
Yeah.
he joins you.
It's gonna show the camera. Is that cool?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we're gonna show.
Yeah,
the
I think
camera.
I just wanna make sure.
I think we're still polishing up a little bit, but
Yes.
This
we
is
are.
not the final. This is still a work in progress.
and
a
we
little
can kill it before if we want. If we're like,
Let me
no,
know
we've
when you're
shown
ready for
too
the
much.
camera.
bit. Okay, go for it.
Welcome.
That was a bug.
That was a bug.
I assume
They're actually tweaking that right now.
beg for mercy,
That's also a bug.
over which you shall receive.
Work in progress.
To get to Earth, Darkseid, you'll have to go through me. Through us.
Earth is unique only in its irrational desire to oppose Darkseid.
His eyebrows are
Earth
on
is
fire.
mine,
Poor
Darkseid.
guy.
You cannot have it.
Bison.
I will ensure humanity's survival.
Do your worst, Darkseid. We will never submit to you.
You needlessly struggle against the will of Darkseid. Your interference will not be forgotten. I will have the source.
Let's end this once and for all.
Boom. Don't make me fight him. He killed me 35 times
Yeah,
last time.
he did. I didn't tweet that. I should have. I took a
That was elite,
screenshot.
though.
Yeah, you did take a
This is
picture of that.
normal,
Yeah.
so you'd be fine.
Oh, sure. No problem.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah,
Solo.
hopefully, we want the regular raid to be pretty damn challenging for a regular raid.
Yeah, but still a regular raid.
But it's achievable.
regular raid.
We don't want it to. I can't use the phrase I usually use when
Right,
describing.
it's not appropriate.
Not appropriate for TV, but it shouldn't hurt that much. But the elite, that's the one that should. You might be
That
sore the next
hurts.
day after
Hurts a
playing.
little. It's
We
rough.
hope. That is when we hit PC test, we want to hear the.
We want to hear those screams of
It's
pain. Sure.
So hard.
Yeah, and we didn't really. We're not showing you the fight, but I mean, it is chock full of mechanics. His Omega beams are a thing, so
They are a thing.
we can't wait to get this on test so that you can play it and then
Yeah.
get it on live, obviously.
Yeah, the Omega beams have there is a certain mechanic to the whole
Well,
thing. It's very important.
I don't
and
wanna
we
see a single
We don't want to
post.
tell you.
Complain about one-shot kills.
It's the Omega
Because they're
beam.
Omega beams.
It is the Omega
Not
beam.
one.
You need to not get hit by the
Omega
Omega
beams.
beams.
He's got
Yeah.
2 eyes. Omega beams.
Beams. Sure.
He might
Okay.
have something in one eye. I mean, it was kind of
Maybe
red,
maybe
burning
next
a little
time we
bit.
can have you knock one of his eyes out, so you can.
Ooh,
It's just like
I'll change our
one.
rating to hanging out.
It's just
Next time, spoilers. What?
You still be burning hanging down there.
All right, so that's the first half of episode 24. That's the Darkseid raid. We have another duo coming in episode 24, and we're gonna go to the key art right now.
do.
What is it?
Harley's Heist. Yay! We get to kick off. I don't know if they could see my T-shirt at all earlier.
Here,
since
we'll come
I've
back.
titled- Wait, yes, my T-shirt.
T-shirt time.
is
Stand
just
up.
as
There you go.
important
No, they can't see
as
it at all.
Shantae.
the
Yeah.
key art. Been waiting. I've had this shirt
Oh,
forever.
it's
Been waiting to
so
wear it. It's a new story arc involving Harley Quinn and Catwoman and Poison Ivy. It's just kind of we always have these big Darkseid fights or oh my god, the whole universe is contingent upon this
Right.
one act.
The
today.
world is ending.
Right? No, the multiverse. Sir.
The multiverse
The
is
entire
ending. All of the
multiverse,
worlds are
right.
More dramatic next
And those are
time.
really awesome to do, but yes, that's exactly correct. But so what's we kind of missed the small stories, the little Gotham Caper kind of stuff. So we're gonna go back and the next 3 smaller pieces of content, the duo, the solo, and the next duo, are all gonna be based on this Harley Quinn, and shenanigans that they're up to.
Fun.
And it's not just the bad gals. Huntress, Zatanna, and Black Canary are basically their foils throughout the whole thing.
The good guys to the bad guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like, people have been asking, when are we going to get a Birds of Prey thing? This is not that far from that. It's kind of like Gotham Girls, you get the Birds of Prey versus the I'm tired. Gotham City Sirens is kind of where we took a inspiration for a lot of this.
Yeah.
We also did want to announce that we did, props to Arlene Sorkin for basically creating this role, Paul Dini's Harley Quinn together on the animated series, but she doesn't really do the role that much anymore. And we did recast her to a really cool actress. Her name's Jen Brown. Mm-hmm. She's probably best known to you guys as she's done a lot of Amazons, and she's Lashina in our game. But to like the general public, she actually does voice in Red vs. Blue, and I can't remember the character's name on Red vs. Blue right now. I
believe it is Pyrrha.
No. Right? She also does Pyrrha on Ruby, which is Rooster Teeth's anime.
I got ahead.
So. She's pretty cool. She's really, really great. So she took over Harley. It's a little, she's considerably younger, so it's a little more boisterous, I guess. But it's pretty cool. So. And
we're happy to be using Harley.
Yeah, and it's like we're not gonna do these characters because those actors have retired or whatever. We're gonna bring them back. I mean, that's what they would do on Justice League. I mean, Tim Daly did the voice on Superman, then they needed somebody else, so they got George Newbern. So it's a thing that happens.
Yep.
But. She's going to be kind of headlining the next 3 pieces of content.
So, but this duo has something kind of cool because the hero and villain versions are a little bit different, but also very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so this duo, it's the kickoff. So it kind of plays in reverse. If you're a hero, you go to their heist and you throw them in jail. And then if you're a villain, you break them out of jail and then do a heist. Yeah. So it's kind of like whoop kind of thing. It's kind of neat. Especially if you play both sides, you kind of get the whole thing.
Yeah, and it's a little thing, right? But it brings the hero and villain flavor out, I think, a lot more than sometimes we do, and I'm super excited about that.
And then, I'll save that for later. I was gonna say, and then in part 2.
And then?
Yeah, we're talking about 24 right now.
Sorry.
All right. Sorry. Okay. So so that's episode 24. Locke, did I miss anything from your end?
I wasn't listening.
Okay, great.
I'm just kidding.
Agent Tex.
You didn't give him the item level.
Thank you.
I don't think. What?
They're telling
Agent Tex. Oh, I see. That's a character.
So
got it.
I guess.
I was looking for a person's name. I was like, who's that? I don't see his
Sorry.
comment. Okay. Item level. Isn't that one?
Item level. I don't have that for you. I don't know.
This time. It's 10 higher than 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's gonna follow the same pattern.
I'm living 6
we'll get
in the future.
We'll get to the gear and styles in a moment. But actually, we're gonna kind of blow your minds right here. Because we told you we were going to talk about episode 24 today.
Yep.
But actually, we're going to go well, we already did that. So
that's true.
We didn't lie. But we're going to go through and talk about episode 25 now. Yeah.
I'm totally unprepared.
Yeah.
What is in 25?
Second page. Yeah. So what is the content in 25, Jesse? Or Locke, following the pattern?
Alert solo.
Alert solo. You're right. So
the pattern. The pattern lives on. I don't know.
What's the alert?
You go back in time.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I want to spell SJ's little.
Sure, I'll ask.
I got it.
Okay.
Her little thing.
Go for it.
Pass it over. I got it. Okay. So
that's the book.
The alert and the elite alert is our grand return to Kahndaq. And you actually you join up with the Legends of Tomorrow guys again.
Wait a minute, regular Kahndaq? Just going back to it?
Yeah, we're done. We figured everybody liked it so much we should just play it again.
No,
what?
And in fact, it's interesting to take that map on as an alert group.
Sure.
4 instead of 8. But it's actually part of an operation. First, you go to Vandal Savage's hideout. So it gets all timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, but you actually end up going back in time and seeing Kahndaq.
How are we going to do that?
Might be something with this time-traveling guy that you're revealing there.
Yes. Who's that?
You've been hearing him coming across the line, but we're actually going to finally meet Rip Hunter in the game, because you're going to save him from the fact that he's been trapped in time for 5,000 years or so.
It's a long time to be trapped.
So that's why those messages have only been coming through, little.
But with time travel, that could be like that.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
For him, it's like 3 days or something.
Speaking of past,
he's really tired and ragged though for only 3 days. Trapped back. Well, maybe he went to PAX East first.
Kahndaq.
Got the plague.
I bet there's some plague in Kahndaq.
And then maybe.
Interesting fact: the original Kahndaq raid was an alert.
Really?
Yes, it was.
So it's
when we built it originally, like early beta, alpha, it was a 4-man. We're like, we gotta make this a raid. We went back and redid everything to make it more of a raid. So it was originally built.
It all comes back around.
In fact, the database behind the scenes names still say alert.
well, I just screwed that
Super
up.
confusing.
Now, other
Even
alert,
so
actual
we should
alert.
name yours raid behind the scenes.
And I guess really it's not an alert; it's a 4-player operation.
That's true. It's a different table altogether, so we're all good.
Yeah. So there's some time travel going on, and you get to see the time sphere. Essentially, his time sphere broke. It was sabotaged by Abracadabra in the time stream when he was traveling, and he crashed in Kahndaq, and that's why he's been trying to reach out to people in the future. I can get into the whole weird house thing why he can't travel and Vandal Savage, blah blah blah.
You just did it.
I don't think I can do that.
Let's do that in your letter.
There we go.
Move on. So what people are looking at is obviously the character on the TV show, and the character in comics.
Yep.
And here is our version, a render for ways to look up in the game.
It's just kind of like a nice combination of the modern. Also, he's like I said, he's really kind of scruffy because time travel can take it out of you, man.
Yeah.
No, that's in these days.
But we kept kind of the original costume. Well, not original, but like a recent version of the costume in the comics. And a few pieces coming off of him will be available as player gear. The gloves, which are really cool. I wanted those gloves, so we're gonna have the gloves.
Cool.
I can't remember which else.
From a collection or
collection or an OP item or a style item. I don't remember which one's got.
Cool.
Forgive me all.
6 months.
But not. I just meant not your main run of the mill gear, which we'll get to later.
Right. Yeah. And there's no like style based off his suit or anything. Like the whole thing.
Right. Are there any other characters coming? In this episode 25.
There's one more. Well, I mean, Vandal Savage for one is not really in the game that much. He was part of the seasonal content that shall not be named long ago.
It
matched perfectly.
But now he's back, and he got like an ancient version of him too. But in addition to that, roll that footage. Vixen is coming to DCUO. Yes. Finally, we are very happy to announce that. Now that she's starting to get really popular, being on the TV show, and her cartoon show was pretty cool. And I love her powers so much. They were really fun to work on with Jeff Richards and Mark Mackin, design and FX to make that come alive. But yep, Vixen is here.
So again, here's the character in the TV shows, character in comics, and we have a render of her.
She's basically she's also going to join the Legends of Tomorrow team, and she's going to go back in time with you and help you out on the venture to rescue Rip Hunter. But yeah, so that was. I really like the way this model turned out.
I like the belt.
We went for kind of a classic look. Yeah, I know.
It's a really cool belt. Yep, you're right.
We thought about trying to do that for players, but we'd have to raise it higher.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know if it would.
Now it's like a ribcage thing.
Yeah, and it's like, it would almost be better as part of a pair of pants, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Yeah, and she's got her amulet. She's wearing it on her chest. That's what debatably gives her it's that spiritual energy of the animals. Though you find out in Return of the Lion, I think is what it's called, that it's actually really inside her. It's like one of those things that...
Is it like the feather? You can fly if you have the feather, then
you don't really need it? Yeah, something
from
like
that weird thing a long time ago that...
We call that retconning. But,
what?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Tantu
so that's...
T-Lantern's got me there.
That is the alert and elite alert in episode 25. There's obviously a solo as well in episode 25 coming out in obviously June. I don't know if I mentioned that, but May for 24 and June for 25. We are going to take a look at that solo right now. Why don't you set us up for it?
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So this is a fun one. The solo that month it's turned into a favorite during playtests internally. I get a lot of
really is cool.
Yeah, I get a lot of
it.
A lot of people coming by my office going, "What the hell was that? That was amazing."
Nice.
So it's continuing the Harley storyline, and it takes place in the Iceberg Lounge, which is Penguin's.
What?
Well, it's the new Iceberg Lounge,
right? Exactly.
Because the old Iceberg Lounge was bottled. And he's kind of tired of having a place to lounge around and look all ridiculously cobblepotty. So he built a new Iceberg Lounge and invited all the cool people to come out and hang out And that includes one. I'm so excited. We're actually going to get to hang out with some of the secret identities, I guess. I mean, you don't know who they are, but we know who they are.
Right.
Kind of thing.
It's a secret.
Lex is there. Bruce Wayne is there. Bruce Wayne's date's there. Bruce Wayne's other date is there. And Kate Kane, which is Batwoman, is also there because she's also one of Gotham's elite type of wealthy types, which are Penguin's favorite types. So you get to hang out with them, schmooze, listen to them talk about each other, you know, things you do at a club. And there's a lot of like non-combat gameplay kind of fun stuff to do in there, and also of course combat, because that's how we solve problems in our game, is punching it a lot. But it's a totally new environment. Some of the coolest looking stuff. It's very Art Deco inspired.
Aren't you glad I dressed up now, Locke? You're probably wondering, we're running through the War Factory. Why is he wearing a tux or whatever?
Why not?
Right. The acting art director, Ben Nallman, and Allison... oh my God, somebody help me. Brain stopped working.
No, we can't.
Can't even remember my own name right now. And I think those are the only two working on this. But anyway, the environment artist, they had a blast working on this map, and it shows. It's amazing. It's dude, go look at the penguins.
Yeah, we gotta go check out the penguins.
Why are you standing there when there's
you were mesmerizing.
Here, I'll do my best Benedict Cumberbatch. Go look at the penguins. I had to do that. That had to happen.
I want to go play with them.
Penguins. Yeah, and you can.
Oh, it's so cold.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
probably is for you. You just ruined my suit.
Yeah, you also contaminated their habitat, so they're all gonna die now.
That's why they're running. Like
kind of messed up.
Look what you did. You're a terrible person.
Whatever. I'm a villain.
I do believe that it might be it might be shrunk down a bit, but I think you get an iceberg essentially for your lair.
It's smaller. Yeah.
Get out of the way, penguin.
Stop shooting the penguins. You're gonna get thrown out of the new iceberg lounge.
But so what's going on here?
I pistol whipped him.
What's going on? You know, Harley story wise is, of course. Penguin has like the Cat's Eye Gemerald, or the Gemerald. The Gemerald. That was one of those working titles that became the final name because we kind of grew attached to it.
How much of this?
So he has the Gemerald. And
this whole room. We can
see this whole room.
Okay.
Catwoman's trying to steal it because, you know, like a Catwoman do, and she gets caught. So Harley and Ivy try to sneak in behind this party to break her out, and eventually the players stumble upon them, and they ask them to help because, you know, nobody wants Catwoman to get busted up. It's just not cool. So it's more a character-driven, fun kind of thing. You know, a lot of iconic banter and stuff like that. So you fight Penguin.
Bathrooms I just barely can fit in.
At the end, and then at the end, they decide what their next caper is gonna be. But I don't want to say what it is.
Spoilers. Yeah. Let's save the.
That is a super duper spoiler at the end of this. So.
Want to talk to this one?
We also got a new jazz music.
Thing.
New jazz music for this instance. So.
You know, they're staring at each other going, dude, you didn't tell me you were wearing a tux.
No.
And we wore the same tux.
That is one of the privileges of tuxedos.
Everybody can wear the
Yeah, you don't have to be humiliated. Now, those ladies over there, they're embarrassed right now. They are just humiliated. Oh, yeah, velvet rope.
Yeah,
VIP area.
This girl's mad dogging that girl over there.
VIP area, which that reminds me of a funny story at PAX, how we snuck into the VIP area. Awesome.
I'll just get my own. Thank you. Glug.
Apparently you can't get thrown out of the new iceberg lounge. Apparently you do whatever you want.
Well, they do have
almost
really high allowances of activity.
What have we got going on?
There's Kate and Bruce and Candy and Mandy. His dates. Can you talk to them right now?
I think I have to go talk to the bartender first before I can talk to them.
Or Lex was available.
You have to go talk to... You have to get, like, your wristband.
Yeah.
Or they're going to just ignore you completely. Yeah. We do not have many opportunities to do disco ball effects in the game.
But when they rise, obviously they must be active.
Your dance is lame.
Yeah, this is the lame dance. Oh man, like this pop lock, like that guy's doing.
Yeah, he's much better than you.
He's challenging me. All right, what? All right, fine. Here, angry. Oh
my God!
What?
That guy's like, I can't. I have no response to that.
We're not worthy.
It's an exabyte enhanced dance right there.
But yeah, this is a fun romp. I like this one.
Yeah. Again,
and it's a great map. We'll probably come back. There's a lot more we could do
Excuse
here
me, I'm more
with all
important than
different
you.
kinds of.
Drink. Yeah.
You got us all drinks? I
put it on
think
the
I
Wayne
love
account.
you.
I think she has had a few too many already.
She's had plenty. Okay, so that's the new Iceberg Lounge coming in episode 25 in the solo.
Talk to everybody.
Yeah, so eventually you sneak back behind and you go into like his private office.
Yeah,
and stuff like
there's
that.
a
It's
caper.
not just this,
There's
this
combat.
area. Although this area is my favorite.
New Iceberg Lounge.
Now I'm VIP.
He's such a hater.
He's kind of a jerk, but yeah, he kind of is.
He's misunderstood. Where the hell is the VIP area?
Someone said pop and lock.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the words right.
No.
Just missed one lock.
Lock.
Oh, get it. I thought they were making fun of me.
And I'm the sick one. What the? Or are you coming down with it, man?
Oh, maybe you get the plague right next to me. I couldn't find my SARS
Breathing
mask.
right into his face as I talk to him.
I know.
You guys are so screwed.
More drinks.
All right, so we're gonna take a look now. Well, actually, not take a look, but so we've looked at the Iceberg Lounge, as the second chapter in this Harley Quinn storyline.
But wait, there's more.
Now we're gonna talk about episode 26.
Because I can't hold it in.
Yeah,
Essentially,
so-
I can't not talk about things, so they're just gonna cut to the chase here.
Tell us about the so episode 26 will obviously have a duo and a raid again.
You didn't ask me. I was ready this time.
I know.
Like,
Sorry.
I knew this one.
And no elite.
What's the minimum CR needed for episode 26?
Oh, I don't know that off the top
All
of
right,
my
it's
head, dude.
162.
You had to ask me the hard one.
Okay, so we don't want to spoil this one very much. In fact, we're going to say very little about it. What are we saying,
done.
actually?
I will say things. we're gonna say little. There's a raid and a duo.
And it's
Night,
26.
everybody.
Well, I'm sorry about the duo, which is
Right,
the
so-
third chapter of.
Yeah,
this
we're
one.
gonna keep that one close to the vest for now. But that's essentially the finale, I guess, for the Harley's heist and so on storyline. It's their final caper. I cannot say anymore. There's a new location, kind of like this one. You know, a small instance kind of thing for players to go to.
that we're not going to reveal.
We are not. We are
Secret.
saving that one. But it's pretty iconic and pretty cool.
Okay.
I'll stop talking now because you're
Cool.
gonna get mad.
So that's the duo.
Or you're going to slip and let it out.
We also have a raid.
Yes.
Should I just click over? Should we just show?
Yeah, I'll
Just do it.
Click it and I'll talk.
Okay.
Click and talk. We're gonna go to a part of Kandor. We're gonna go inside the bottle. Because they were Zod was able to embiggen the city, as I like to say, but he can't get the bottle off.
So what do you mean in biggin?
It's big enough to enter. It's like
Just like it sounds, Meps.
Yeah, it got bigger. He made it big.
But,
We can
okay.
go in it now. He made it big.
So people who might not be familiar, the bottles are how big, like in the room that we've been in before?
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
like
like an
waist-
Ozarka
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah,
size
perfect.
thing.
Okay, and now it is more
enough to
like
walk into?
the size of a city, like an actual city size.
Yeah.
Okay, got
now,
it.
the map is not necessarily. We're not going to the
Right.
whole city yet. We're going to a chunk of it, which is like essentially kind of like their municipal building. It's like City Hall. And what's happening there is General Zod is trying to forge a partnership with. You want to show her?
It
Sure.
was in the last
have
picture
it?
right there. A little bit.
I'm gonna make you go out of order.
Yeah, you are making me go out of order.
He's trying to forge a
Give me a
political
second.
alignment with Allura Zor-El, which is Supergirl's mother, who is an important figure in Kandor.
She looks surprised there, like, what? Don't take a picture of me.
Candid shot of Allura.
Yeah, this is the
Zor-El.
render pose.
She's
obviously.
essentially like the leader of the city. Her and her husband, who isn't here, he's probably sick with Pax East flu also. But
spread that everywhere you go.
and she's kind of a nationalist as well. She's very much yay Krypton. We need to protect our people, kind of thing. So he's trying to like convince her that she needs a stronger military if you're going to try to survive on Earth. There's all these aliens out there.
Mm-hmm.
You need a stronger military, and I'm the guy. I'm General Zod. I'm the famous General Zod, and Superman, Supergirl, and Superboy all go there with you because they need to try to like explain to the Kandorians, I don't know, the people of Kandor, that Zod is not what you guys think he is.
He's not a good guy.
He's not. Things have happened since the Phantom Zone, since the planet blew up. And they try to, explain that Zod's never going to have a peaceful solution to anything.
Right.
So it might not be a good idea to ally with him. Lex Luthor takes a team of villains in there because this is like a one-stop shop for him. He sees like every Kryptonian that he's ever hated all in one spot, and that is the perfect opportunity to drop something on them that could totally wreck them. So
yeah,
I don't want to say what.
So we're just looking at a couple of screenshots of this new environment. Do you want to say a little bit about what we're looking at exactly? I mean,
it's got
maybe it's obvious.
Similar like architecture style as the House of L, because it is Kryptonian, and parts of this are influenced by the House of L because it's the House of Zor-El in a sense.
They're related.
I love, they're totally cousins. I love the sign work. It is really cool, and we're targeting some of them for future base items. Not yet.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Soon.
Oh, that thing in the background flies.
Yeah, dude, and if you look up at the sky when you're like going through the walkthroughs and stuff in the alleys, there's drones and there are fully manned like ships flying around.
Oh, awesome!
It's really awesome. It's really cool. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then there's like, I don't think we have a picture of it, but the final area is this really cool, like, top of a building kind of thing with, like, an open, you can see out, see the city.
I do not have that for you.
Well, good, because we don't show them everything anyway.
Spoilers.
So they can see it later.
But anyway, yeah, so this is the new environment coming in episode 26's Raid. Yep. Okay.
And I know I mentioned Superboy, so this will be our first piece of content with Superboy in a long time, and Greg Miller voicing him, and he actually encountered. It's kind of an interesting. He gets a nice sub story in this area because the Kryptonians don't really consider him one of them. Mm-hmm. When Supergirl's like, he's totally one of us, you guys. It's like it's pretty cute.
Cool. Storylines happening. Okay, we have one more thing left to show you in this episode 24, 25, and 26 live stream reveal.
Styles.
And that's our new style. So I guess we can show them right in the Iceberg Lounge. I think the lighting is okay in here. If you would hold down your triggers and then choose Raid, please.
Raid.
This
Firestorm
is the Firestorm gear.
This is the regular version. So it's more of a bodysuit kind of not blinged version of it, but you do get a shiny hat. Because how can you do Firestorm without some kind of
Get out of the way, Bruce.
It's like Statue of Liberty hat, kind of like the torch.
That's funny.
Yeah, I actually like the hat. It came out really cool. I was wearing it the other day on one of my characters.
And what I like is it's going to have so many more applications than just the suit.
Yeah, it's like total like Super Saiyan.
And as you can see, it takes the color of the rest of the
I don't know. I said it. I don't know if I can say it, but I said it. It's totally Super Saiyan.
Don't say it.
Oh,
no, you're fine.
Stop.
Whatever.
Light.
But so that's the regular rare, perps right there.
Okay, Jesse or Locke, if you would please go to Elite.
Boom. What?
Shiny.
And this
more
is
fire.
Yeah, this is the bling version. This is the super sexy version that you'll get out of Elite. Yeah, it's really sweet. And you can keep your hair. Now, some of them do not look as good. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Yeah, because your hair is on fire. And
so not all. Some of it looks great. The more spiky ones look good. Anyway, or you can go bald if you just want to be like flaming head guy. So
or put a hat on.
I guess you can't put a hat on. It is a hat.
It is a hat.
This is the hat. Don't listen to him.
So technically, it would be a new hat that gets rid of that.
Yeah, this thing is so cool. It was actually kind of a tricky technical thing to pull off, but it was one that we all wanted to do so badly that we spent the extra time.
It's critical for the character.
Yeah, it's like how can you do it without fire hair head? You just had to. So
yeah,
fire head hat. We seem to be having trouble with this one.
It's okay. We're almost done here. We've got one more style to show you. This will be the Fender Gear. Go ahead. Red. As in hood.
As in Red Hood.
What?
Yeah.
And it's pretty dark right here. Maybe you should face that light.
I tried that a minute ago. Didn't seem to.
There.
So
there we go.
it looks all right. You can see it. This is one I'm personally excited for because my main is a Gadgets Batman fantasy character. I pretend that I'm part of that family.
I think this is the style I get asked about the most in the last 5 years.
Well,
where's the Red Hood?
Here it is.
Look at the back.
And he's got pistols strapped to his back.
He's got 4 arms. What?
What are you talking about?
They're different kinds. They're loaded with different kinds of bullets.
What? It's like a Boy Scout.
Yes,
well,
a very evil Boy Scout.
He was trained by the greatest detective and martial artist, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's a really, check out the boots and pants.
Trying to. The wall makes it hard.
Yeah, so he's got like pretty sweet, nice, tight-fitting tactical boots. And
which we can't see at all.
Yeah.
Trying.
It's by design. He's in the shadows.
See, that's why I try to get to the front of it.
But it's a great one. It looks really great on females too. Ben Nauman's kind of leading the charge and trying to make sure that the chest sculpts always look really good on females as well as males, instead of just porting it over.
That's appreciated.
And so yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, yay, because my female character is totally gonna wear it. So it looks freaking fantastic on females as well. Also that helmet, man.
Yeah,
helmet's pretty cool.
It's spot on. All right, so that's it. Obviously, there are more styles, which we kind of alluded to earlier, as for collections and all that stuff. Base items, of course, that you have to see once the game goes, live with these changes. In episode.
Do we want to tell them about the boots? We should tell them.
The boots.
You should tell them about the boots.
The other boots.
Since I don't know when I'll talk to you again. Episode 25.
I
may not survive this cold, so I want to be the one to tell you that through much elbowing and Locke's insistence
and threats,
you can thank him.
I did some digging.
There's a boot reward. I think it's in episode 25, so not in the next one, but the one after that. That is rather endowed in the heel. So there is a
endowed in the heel.
There's a healed boot coming your way,
which is also asked about quite often
all the time.
We're happy to make that happen.
I'm happy to make you happy. So
there's a song in there somewhere.
Yeah. Speaking of making you happy, Player Appreciation Weekend this Friday starts with restarts at your local time. So actually Thursday night for us in Europe. And again, that's increased loot drops in anywhere you get rare items, pretty much guaranteed. A drop if you complete the full instance, defeat all the bosses. So have fun with that. And we'll have a bunch more news coming your way in the coming days, weeks, and months. So make sure you follow all of our channels on Twitter at DCO, on Facebook, facebook.com/DCUniverseOnline, on YouTube, youtube.com/DCUniverseOnline, as well as our brand new website, The Feed, at DCUniverseOnline.com. Until that time that we have more news, we will keep playing DCO. Bye-bye. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Yeah, that's not hokey.